Anybody ever heard of a place called Lincoln Hall? Lincoln Hall is upstate New York. I was there for 3 years. After they moved me from Rikers to Lincoln. I was only supposed to do 2.5 years there, but guess what? Because of my dad and the pain that I was going through in my home, I asked them to keep me. Today, some of the facilities that I go to today, the directors, the counselors, the POs, they come and they talk to me. And they say, Mr. Darrell, but you know, some of our problems is that the parents are not providing for our children. So 9 times out of 10, our children don't want to go home. They get a what? 3 meals in a cot. They get a shower. They get somebody to love them. So they don't want to go home. And I thought to myself, I said, what? That's still going on today? Still going on today. Mr. Hill just told me back there, he said, you know what? Behind those walls are some very bright individuals. Some very smart individuals. I say I'm blessed because I travel, not just in the state of Florida, but I go to prisons almost all over America. And I hold court. And I get crazy just like this. But the message is, you can be all you can be. Dig, dig, dig. Because I use me to say, nobody gave me a chance. Everybody slammed doors on me and told me I would never be nothing. My own dad, who died in 2001, on his deathbed, he told me, you know what? You ain't, and you'll never be. Congress, the U.S. Congress in Washington, D.C., that convenes in the Capitol, sent me an invitation to come up there to get, and they gave me an award, a big medallion. You think these rappers got, man, they put that thing around my neck, I was walking like this for a whole 2 days. And I went from Washington to Baltimore to show my dad. He came on to open up the door. I'm a grown man now. And he looked at me and I said, Dad, look. He took it, he looked at me and slammed it back against my chest. And he said, you still ain't shit. My chest went deflated. And I cried right in front of him. Now just imagine our children nowadays that, thank God that I made it to, I can handle it. But think about those kids who are, and I meet a lot of kids, young brothers who are what? Looking for their daddy. Mr. D, if that mother one, if he come through here, I'll get up and I'll kick his mother. I say, bro, I know you're angry. I know you're upset. That's why I'm out there in the game, Mr. D. Because my dad's not there. Well, I'll tell you like this. If you're a dad, make sure you're there. And for the kids that don't know your dad, watch this. You do have your dad's genes. I ain't talking about pants. You got his chromosomes. And as you grow to do this. Be better than. Be better than. Don't allow an excuse. Ooh. Drill sergeant spitting in my face when I was in the military. Spitting in my face. I even told him, I said, look, man, you spit in my face one more time. But eventually he told me, he said, you know what? The maximum range of an excuse is 0.00 meters. I took that and ran with it. I'm still running with it. We all fall and we all fail in something. But that's not the failure of your life. That's not the failure of not reaching your goals and your aspirations of your life. Because you sit here today, 12, 13, 14, 15, don't mean that you have to be 50, 60 years old, rolling like you're what? 12, 13, 14, 15. Before you get to be 18 or 19, make sure you walk across the stage so they can put that piece of paper in your hand. That's just your first step. I tell everybody, don't wait till you're 21. And then when the principal comes to tell you, Dowrich, we want you to be at our graduation. And I told him, I said, you know what? You take that piece of paper and you know what you do with it. But he sent it to my house anyway. Guess where it's at right now? It's on my wall. I'm proud of it. It's a high school diploma. what? Walk across the stage. Or Donald Dowridge, and you come walking up here, get on stage, and come over here and they hand you a degree. It's so funny because the Tampa Police Department had to come on stage and move me off stage. That's right. The Tampa Police Department, when I got my degree, had to come and move me off stage, and the janitor had to come too with a bucket to mop up all those tears. At 40 years old, I finally said to myself, I've accomplished something in my life. I've done something right. At 40 years old. Don't let it be 40. Take the opportunity now to walk across that stage, all right? Take the opportunity now, guess what? To go in the classroom, and as much as you can, to sit in front of the classroom. As much as you can. So what they call you a nerd? So what they call you purple? So what they call you white? Guess what? I'm white and I'm bright. I got it going on. I know I'm real tight because I got the knowledge. That's right.